Willow. What are you doing? This is nice, huh? Hey, I would like to explain to you a little bit about this journey that I've had since leaving Denver. Now, when I first left, I had everything I needed to set up electricity, but I didn't have any electric actually hooked up, wired in, working, and I also left without any means of heat. And went to a place where it was consistently 40, 30, 20 below. Tigra wants outside. Not yet. Tigra. No. No. Not yet. So I didn't have any insulation, I did not have this roofing, I did not have anything to keep this warm. So when I got to my last destination initially, I did stay in a Walmart parking lot for 2 nights, and honestly it wasn't that bad. However, the second night that I was there, I went to a DMV to register everything. And the gal that I was sitting next to informed me it would be 20 below that night, and I had no provisions of warmth. I didn't even have the fleece coverings that I have behind my curtains now. So this day, I was panicking. I was trying to find a generator that I could transport with my own 2 hands. Most of them were really, really big, like hunting or house generators. And I was trying to find a little bit of remnants of insulation. So I went to Walmart and I got a whole bunch of fleece blankets to put behind my curtains and try to keep whatever warmth that I did have inside the bus. That night, it was really cold. So I did find a generator, and then I had a quartz heater at this time. By the way, this does not last throughout the night at all. Those quartz heaters are energy suckers. I would recommend them for a house, not a bus, and definitely not for a generator, because it doesn't last. It's not worth it. You go through a whole gallon of gas and it only lasts you about 7 to 8 hours within one night. And then what I first did with that is I would get up at like 10 to 2, depending on when I started it, to refill my gas in the freezing cold outside. This experience, and being very, very cold and chilled to the bone a couple times with Tigra laying on my chest for warmth, taught me that I absolutely needed heat. Absolutely needed heat, insulation, whatever I could do to keep the climate controlled, so if I'm in 20 degree weather, I'm not freezing my ass off and I'm not afraid of the cold. Now I kind of like it because I have provisions. I'd like to share a little bit of this experience. I'll play a video in real time as this was happening. Again, I didn't want to share this beforehand because I didn't want anybody to feel sorry for me. I wanted to get through it, I wanted to figure it out, and then share the experience afterwards. So, I will say, right now I do have a diesel heater, which goes through gas a little bit quickly, especially when it's 20 below. But the diesel heater on low is supposed to last for 24 hours. If it's like 20s, it might last for 8 to like 18 hours there. So I do have that, and now I did get a Cubic Mini that frickin' sucks, and I'll tell it just how it is. The Cubic Mini is too frickin' small to sustain a fire, to sustain heat, and you have to continuously metal and metal and metal with it because you're handling like smaller pieces. It's just for longevity, no bueno. I would not waste your money on it. I did. I bought it with my credit card because I was afraid of this cold, but now I have my other stove that works perfectly, and it's great for the space. So without further ado, let's go into the experience of real time of how it was to be in 20 less degree weather.